When customers ask me about payments, I always say this: if you're locking into payments anyway, at least keep your options open. That's why leasing a new Toyota in Canada is one of the smartest moves people hardly ever consider, and they don't even realize that they have the options to do so. Number one, you're paying for what you use, not what you don't. With leasing, you only pay for the portion of the vehicle you actually drive. Financing equals interest on 100% of the vehicle, whereas leasing equals lower monthly payments and for the same brand new Toyota. Lower payments equals more Toyota for your money. Here's what I mean. Lease payments are typically hundreds less per month. That means you get a higher trim, better technology, and way more safety features. The same vehicle, smarter payment structure. Built-in upgrade plan every few years. This is where it gets really cool. Most leases are 24 to 48 months and the max is 60 months. So there's no more long-term commitment. Like, who wants to marry a vehicle? When Toyota releases new technology, safety, or hybrids, you're the first in line for an upgrade. Financing locks you in, leasing keeps you current. And always refreshing a lease means you get lower interest rates, you get lease loyalty programs, and tons of other benefits. Warranty coverage for the entire lease. What do I mean by this? Well, Toyota factory warranty covers powertrain, hybrid, and comprehensive components. Most lease customers never see a major repair bill, and here's why. The max term for a lease is 60 months. So you get predictable ownership and predictable costs. Predictable ownership and predictable costs. Number 5, no risk of market drops or resale stress. Financing, resale becomes your problem. Leasing, market drops, EV or hybrid shifts, technology changes. Toyota carries all the risk, not you. That's very important and a key benefit of leasing. Number 6, maintenance is easier and often included. Many leases include Toyota Care maintenance, lower wear and tear exposure, new car, fewer repairs, less downtime. Think about it this way. If you're within a lease 24 to 36 or 48 months, when are you ever repairing things like brakes, suspension components like shocks and struts? Hardly ever. Unless you're doing hundreds of thousands of kilometers per year, you're never going to see those bills. That's amazing. You save a ton of money and lowers your total cost of ownership. You drive it, you enjoy it, and you return it at the end of the lease. So there's a ton of tax benefits to this as well. So it is tax efficient, and here's how. In many cases, GST is applied only to the monthly payment, not the full purchase price. Businesses and self-employed guests can see additional advantages. This is fantastic. Anytime you can save money on GST or taxes, that's a win. Number 8, end of lease options, not obligations. This is where it gets confusing for some. At lease end, you choose. Number 1, do I return it and walk away? Number 2, buy it if you love it. And number 3, trade it if it's worth more than expected. And a lot of times with Toyota, as we've seen in the market, it's worth a lot more than your residual value, meaning you get to put all of that money in as equity towards your next lease, or you can have that money back and just continue on with the new lease, refreshing your warranty and refreshing your options and features and trim. This is amazing. You're always in a new car, always in warranty, and lots of advantages you get to take out of the previous lease. Financing gives you 1 option. Leasing gives you 3. Number 9, perfect for 2 days drivers. How long do you think the average Canadian keeps a new vehicle in Canada? Average, 3 to 4, maybe 3 to 5 years max. Leasing matches real driving habits. Why finance over 7 or 8 year terms when you upgrade every 3? Does that make any sense? Not to mention the fact that when you're paying for a vehicle with finance options, you're paying all that interest up front, not to mention the GST. So the best option is leasing, in my opinion. Tons of benefits, tons of advantages. If you'd like to know more, reach out to me personally. I'd love to help answer some of those questions. Leasing just isn't about renting a car, and that's what people think. It's about flexibility, it's about protection, and overall, it's smarter payment options. And when you're driving a Toyota, believe me, folks, it just works.